Money Powder delayed. Welcome back to Fog Entertainment. We're here to discuss Power Book 4 Force because there's speculation regarding a release date, but I think when you look at it and you crunch the numbers, I think it is delayed. Last year, Season 2 came out winter 23-24. Well, it was more 23 to be honest, but when I look at Power Book 3, so see you're talking about Power, right, in the spin-offs, and you're saying like Power Book 2, Power Book 3, Power Book 4, soon to be a 5, Power Book Origins, whatever you want to call it. It's like, it is very messy, you know? But when you look at The Walking Dead and how they've done their spin-offs, and I do prefer the Power Book spin-offs, definitely, but, you know, they don't run their shows at the same time, so obviously, you've Daryl Dixon at one point, you've got Dead City at one point, and then you've got Rick's show at one point. And for Power Book, it would make no sense for them to overlap their shows. And I think when you look at it, Raising Kanan, which we recently reacted to the Season 4 teaser trailer, that is coming out winter, 2024-25 winter. So obviously that means that's going to come out earliest December, latest February, which tells me that Power Book 4 Force is going to get pushed back to spring. You're not going to have these two shows overlap now. Maybe, if Raising Kanan comes out in December, but I think if it was coming out in December, a date would have already been announced. Personally, I think a date would have already been announced. Maybe you're less than 2 months before December begins. So I think it's more like a 2025 for Raising Kanan. And as for Force, I think it's going to be spring at the earliest. It is the final season. Are they going to do something similar to Power Book 2 where they split it, 5 episodes here and 5 episodes there? They could potentially do that, but again, filming wrapped up in July. It's now October. That's 3 months ago. Or was it June? July, doesn't really matter. 3-4 months ago. You would still expect a wee bit more in terms of details emerging about this, but the final season, they obviously known when they were filming it was wrapping up, which is a shame. As soon as I catch up with all these shows, they end Power Book 2, and now they're going to end Power Book 3, or 4, sorry. Obviously, Power Book 3's confirmed that it's going 5 seasons, but, the rumours are that they don't want to do any long seasons. They want to just keep these seasons short in the spin-offs so they don't have to pay the cast as much, and it's cheaper for them to actually start from scratch with like 1 or 2 actors that we know from the series, and then just employ a bunch of new people. But then, is that really cheaper? Because when you look at what they've done with Power Book 2, they brought in Mary J. Blige, right? Who obviously, would get a bit of money. Method Man as well. Then you look at Force, Tommy Flanagan. That's going to cost money. So, I don't know how much truth there is in that. But Power Book 4, I don't think it's going to be coming out in the winter. I'm going to guess it's going to be a spring release, which is a shame, but you know what, there's no point both shows overlapping. In terms of us here on Fog Entertainment, I'd rather one be in the winter, one be in the spring, because it means once you finish one, you've got another 10 episodes to look forward to.